Hello ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise. I'm Lamar Haven. Welcome back to Breath of Fire 4. We've got some work to do in the plains. And by work, I mean guides to follow. Damn it. Wait, what? This one then. Yep. Alright, so we have to find our way to Tarn's encampment in the Golden Plains. Fortunately, what that means is traveling the Golden Plains. However, I've brought up a guide to do this for me. So what we're going to do is, no, not that. Bad game. First we want to go straight east until we reach the giant rock. I think I might need a bit of an angle at this. Game Master, hello! How's it going? Forgive me, the sound cut out for a second there. I can't read chat unless I switch over to the tab. I have to keep the walkthrough tab open at the moment. Alright, so we want to reach the giant rock. Whoops, I am overturning. Okay, this is the giant rock. I was confused last stream because I mistook this rock for a different rock. That's a rock we need later. Also, I don't think the birds matter yet. Alright, we're gonna go at the northeast side of the rock, which is this side. And we're gonna keep going northeast until we see smoke. So in the meantime, it's time to burn things. Thank goodness for speed hacks, huh? Anytime you hear the sound cut out, that's me checking chat to make sure nobody's saying anything. Alright, There's the encampment! Well, that was easy. Alright. That takes care of that. We will rock you! If you're a friend, come up by the fire. If you've come looking to steal something, you won't find anything here. Well, except your horse, I suppose. Well now, I guess it makes you a friend, eh? Don't see many people riding whelks around here. In fact, the only place you could get one would be Warrant. That's exactly where I got mine. Wow, you're observant. Did you come from Warrant? I see. Sounds like Cray has got himself into quite a fix. He had help. Considering what's happened, I imagine they'll execute him. Wow, that's severe! Hey, I was just kidding. Oh, thank goodness. If they really did execute him, it'd be war between Ludia and Warren. And I'm sure they wouldn't want that. It might take some doing, but I have a feeling that one way or another we'll be able to work something out. I'll try and think of something. It's late now. You should get some rest. Go ahead, use the tent. Okay. I guess... But what about you? Where are you gonna sleep? He must be pretty tired. I suppose it's not surprising, considering how he got here. Most people can't ride whelks that far. It's good to know Cray's got friends like that. Do you watch anime? Not recently, but there's like, I usually hit all the classics. Not only did you sneak into the Empire, with whom we currently have a truce, I might add, but you were caught doing so and deported. I ask you, is this conduct becoming of a warrior, one who claims to lead the mighty Warren nation? Not only have you shamed yourself, and us, but I am told you have lost the King's Sword, the symbol of the Alliance. You have any idea what your rash, thoughtless actions will cost us and the entire Alliance in our dealings with the Empire? Do you? All you're worried about is your dignity and pride. But how can you just sit there like that, when a member of one of the Alliance's royal families, when Elena has been kidnapped by the Empire? We have a greater responsibility to protect the members of the entire Alliance. We can't afford to worry ourselves over one person, even if she is a princess. And that's what happened to the King's Sword, in case you forgot. Right then, Ryu. Well, why don't you come with me to the nearest town? Ryu got King's Sword. You can use this sword. You might need it. To get to town, we have to go through areas populated by monsters. Let's get going then, shall we? But that wasn't just a random flashback. That was actually the Dragon's Eye at work. Ryu has an idea. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Not only did I sleep well, I had a vision! We've got to do something, but what? What? Have you thought of something we could tell them about that would get Cray out of his predicament? Tell her about the King's Sword. The King's Sword? You mean Cray lost that? That explains a lot then. A sword is a symbol of the Alliance. Losing it wouldn't exactly make him popular. What? Oh, he didn't lose it. You broke it? Wait a minute, that's it! The sword, which was supposed to have been lost, was to turn up again. That'd be one less thing they could have hold against Cray. It'll work, and I know just the person to help us. There's a volcano called Mount Glom, south of here. There's a smith that lives inside the mountain. He could make us a copy of the King's Sword. Someone back at Warrant should be able to tell you how to get to Mount Glom. Will you go? Thanks. Good luck. Alright. Let's go, my Welk companion. Now we can shortcut our way to there whenever we want. And anytime you see that exclamation point with all the spikiness around it, that means you have to visit Instant Event. So we're going back to the camp to tell everybody else what we know. Another King's Sword? With this, we might be able to help Cray get out of trouble. Thank you, Ryu. Well, we haven't made it yet. I'm sure someone in Warrant will be able to tell us how to get to Mount Glom. Let's get back to Warrant as soon as we can. Onward! Leave the plains. Alright, back to Warrant. There we go. I believe the people we want to talk to are the elders. If anybody's gonna know how to get to Mount Glom, it should be them. I guess it's up to you to save Cray. Good luck to you. I see. You see why we told you to go talk to Tan? We never would have thought of that. Make a fake King's Sword. Now that's smart. To get to Mount Glom, you first have to head east over the plains. When you get to a large stone, you need to turn to the south. You'll see a mountain with a plume of smoke coming out of it. That's Mount Glom. We've been there actually a few times, but we didn't get to do anything because they didn't tell us specifically about it, so we didn't get to go to the area that we need to. An unfortunate truth sometimes. You need direct attention or directions to get to a place. We're running into that a lot in Wild Arms 2. Alright, back to the plains. But however, despite their wonderful directions, also we're not riding the Welk anymore. Stop that. Okay. Give me a sec, I want to pause the game so it doesn't do that again. Alright, head east till you reach the Big Rock, and head south until you find Mount Glom. Okay, so the directions are exactly as they said. So, east until we hit Big Rock. Oh, I want to show the animation. the from behind animation is kind of silly when he runs. Burn. And now, because we don't get all the experience to ourselves, the experience here kind of sucks. East until we hit Big Rock, which is there, and then we want to go south, right towards that mountain. Actually, hold on. Nina's the fastest. Let's just have her go first. Go, go, go! It's hard to tell, but we're actually going slower because we don't have the Welk. It just doesn't matter. Alright, that gets us to the mountain. Welcome to Mount Glom. Ew, and whatever you do, don't walk on all that lava, that barely cooled lava. It will hurt. Fire Ward. Convenient! Let's see. Ryu. Increase resistance to fire attacks. I'll take it. Give you the glass domino. Alright. Ah, the Firewoods. Well, we know them because I accidentally, well, not accidentally, I did it on purpose to demonstrate something. We ended up creating them in battles. So, we also know that we can take them pretty easily. Just like that, in fact. This area seems suspicious to me. Ah, yes, I know what this area is like. Come on. There we go. Let's see. I'm gonna use wind. Let's use cyclone, just for the hell of it. Ah, right. The Firewoods will actually cast fire spells on themselves and other woods to change their form. And to heal themselves. It's pretty nifty little synergy. If one Firewood is there, it tends to catch other wood on fire. It's a cool concept and I really like it. Honestly, you could wait until it turns the other woods into Firewoods just so you get more experience and stuff. Oh right, it's a time release thing. I forgot what caused these to change and shift. By the way, they change and shift. Some raise, some lower, that kind of thing. Because we waited, we managed to get that Zenny. But I don't remember what triggers it. If it's time or what. I think it might be a battle. Yeah, it's every battle it shifts. So we need to get into a fight. Oopsies. Come on. Yep, see, it's an AoE attack, so it hits all the enemies. Which is fine. We can take them with auto attacks easily. There you go. Thank you, game. A vitamin! And now I think we need to get into another fight? No, we can go around this way. What's over here? Do we need anything? There is something over there, but let's check this way first. Oh, you can't change the camera angle here for whatever reason. Uh-oh. You might notice this is a bit of a precarious situation. A lot of firewood can be a problem if you let it go. So I'm gonna try something sneaky. Somehow held that sneeze in. Sorry about that. Pain, suffering, agony. Ow.
There you go.
I believe this could put out the fire. Yep, flames have died out, and it turns back to just wood. Oh, I was supposed to use wind before water. My bad. I was trying to do a combo attack there. Alright, auto-attacking should do it. Oopsies, I didn't mean to guard. Oh well. Not that it mattered. So yeah, Ryu kind of went ahead of everybody in levels due to being a solo act for a little while. Oh hey, we found him already. Hi-ho! And who might you be? Excuse me, we're sorry to bother you, but we need you to make something for us. Oh, the King's Sword! Of course I know what it is. I made it. No, wouldn't be hard to make another one just like it. But I need certain materials if I'm going to make one. What do you need? Oh, there's a rare metal called a fairy drop. It can only be found in the realm of the fairies. The only problem is that, as you know, fairies can't be seen by ordinary folk like us. Aershen was able to see them. Oh, well then, that makes things easier, doesn't it? All you have to do now is to find some fairies and bring back a fairy drop. Okay, so those fairies that we dealt with before, yep, that's going to be a bit of a problem. We're going to have to get them to do us a favor. But we also have a bit of this, more of this mountain to explore, so why don't we do that? First we get our hands on some Molotovs. Surprise, surprise, there's fire element consumables in here. I believe this takes us out, which we don't want to do quite yet. Uh-oh, Nina's actually taking damage. Give me a sec. Sorry about that. Alright, I'm fine. Let's go ahead and get back. Fairy droppings. Turtle Sword? Have you played this game before? That's an actually honest question. I want to know if you've played this game before. Alright, let's do Wind first, Cyclone, and then Frost. I want to see what happens. Come on, combo. Jolt. Turns into a lightning attack. Okay, interesting. Have I ever played games you stream live? I don't think so. Well, let's just say you should tune in. Keep tuning in. Hold on. I think... Okay, yeah, there is something over there. There's definitely a cave I need to get to. Also, Nina needs healing. Nina, heal yourself, please. In the meantime, give me an encounter. Alright. Siva, attack. And everything shifts. Now I have to go to the next platform. Get into a... Oopsies. No, I want to get into a fight on this platform. And attack. There we go. Okay. Clear. Should I be concerned? Maybe? Drill Punch. Powerful drill weapon. Yep. Aershen's just getting pretty damn strong. Alright, that's what I wanted to get. So let's head back through. Encounter, please. Thank you. Everything shifts. And we only have to do this, like, 2 more times. Okay, 1 more time. Alright, now we can leave. And because he's got a secret entrance, we'll be able to leave pretty quickly. I just wanted to get my hands on that drill arm because Aershen weaponry is powerful, and because Aershen likes to support us from the back row, upgrading her weapons constantly, even if she's not a not a character you're using too much, is really useful. Also, I need to give Aershen a skill of some kind, a monster skill of some kind. I haven't gotten many new ones lately. Not except double attack, at least. Here's Mount Glom, and you can go straight to the house there. So what we need to do is go back to the forest to find the fairies. Witchwood. Ah, hey, they found us. I heard a voice. Did you? Alright, I think what we're going to do is switch to Aershen, because Aershen's the one who can see them. There we are! Hey! What are you doing? We won't do anything to you, promise! What? A fairy drop? They say they want a fairy drop. There aren't any ground here. There used to be a lot where we lived. That's it! Do you want to come to where we live and get a fairy drop? Okay then, turn around. Normal people can't go to where we live. But since you got a dragon with you, you can. Probably. I think. How are you planning to transport us? It only hurt for a little bit. Oh. Thanks, ladies. Thanks for coming! We fairies used to live here in the land of dreams. But then those big meanies came and... Did you hear that? That's them! That's those nightmares snoring! They're big and nasty and ugly too. They attacked us and drove us out of our homes. Mean old nightmares. Alright, Dragon Boy, we'll give you a fairy drop, if you promise to get rid of them for us. Well, we don't have much of a choice. There's a signpost. There's nothing written on it right now. I'm very glad to meet you. Why? I was getting tired of the taste of fairy. I think I'll have you instead. Kinky! Yep, those are the nightmares. This one's name is Mago. Phantom's third son believes in an eye for an eye. That's actually a little bit of a hint as to how this monster fights. So let's hit it with magic and see how it likes that instead. Siva! And haha! I'm equipped with the thing that lowers fire damage. Congrats! You're useless. Wind and frost again. And I think I'm gonna have Aershen attack. Etrian Odyssey, except you were stuck on a post-game boss. I've never been into the Etrian Odyssey games too much. A little too much grinding for me. See, as soon as you attack, it counters. Or you might notice, doesn't have much attack power. End up beating after 2 weeks. I was mostly unconscious. Wow. That's a boss for you. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and hit him with some... Actually, let's do some tricks, shall we? If I blind, then double blow, then risky shot. Aw, it didn't combo. Aw, it missed the blind. Everything is awful. Well, that was pathetic. Nothing went as planned. Unfortunately, we just don't have enough skills to be terribly useful with all of our abilities just yet. But since his counterattack is so weak, we could just finish him off with physical attacks. Ah, look at that level up. Lots of hit points because of his new master. Power and defense through the roof. Wisdom, not so much. Basically, I'm going to be specializing Skias more as a physical, offensive character than all-arounder. Welcome, travelers, to the land of dreams. Hello, and goodbye. I was stubborn and didn't want to respect my team members for a specific boss. Let's just say the first post-game boss is the hardest because of mechanics. Alright. So this monster, Phantom's second son, frequently uses sleep. Chakam. Well, Chakam, eat Seva. Attack. Darn it! At least tells you how many turns Skias is going to be asleep for. And it also lets you swap out a character if someone has a status effect that prevents them from fighting. So those types of status effects aren't as big of a deal in this game, because you can rearrange your party whenever you want. Oh god, it has an AoE. Why? Oh, come on! You can hit better than that, Urshin. That's 2 nightmares down. You must be tired after doing so much work for the fairies. Why don't you take a rest? A long, permanent rest. Those nightmares remind me of Pixar? Pixar, really? I don't see it. This is Udi, Phantom's youngest son. Steals enemies' HP and AP. In other words, kill it. Make it dead. Actually, I'm gonna go for all physical. Actually, I don't know if you can learn Drain. Maybe I'll see if you can. Oh, don't dodge me. Oh dear. We might have a problem. Has a really high parry rate. Nope. Leech power, missed. No, I could have sworn you could learn Drain. No, you're just gonna keep trying to steal AP, aren't you? Nope, guess you can't learn Drain. Or at least if you can, I had a really low chance to do it. Oh well. Cyclone. Because she has a lot of spare AP now that I wasted so many turns. Frost and attack. Damn, that did a lot of damage. Cyclone. Burn. I haven't come on in animation quality yet because it's really good. I don't think you have specifically, but yeah, it's really good animation quality in this game. They really, really wanted to do as much as they could with the sprite work. And their artists were just fantastic. The animations are just gorgeous and beautiful and funny, and everything is wonderful. Well, that looks like it's all of them. Airshun, there are trees. Do something about that. Oh, come on. I love Airshun's little walk. Berries! Oh my, there seems to be another nightmare. What a good, refreshing nap that was. I'm glad you're here. I could use some exercise. Alright, this one's name is Kyo, Phantom's fourth son. Likes to play with his prey. Too bad for you, this prey doesn't like being played with. Doesn't much take to physical attacks, do you? I'm letting Nina build up some AP so that we can use her spells more. That should be enough. So many animation frames and it's so fluid. I know, isn't it great? It's just fantastic. I love the way they animated this game. Even the idle animations of like them getting ready for attacks for most characters are really, really interesting. Oh, he ignores wind. This guy's just really, really defensive, huh? Alright, well. Physical team ahoy. Let's try a combo ability, shall we? It didn't combo! Well, that was a waste. I was hoping for the combo from blind. Well, that still comboed from double attack, so it did something at least. But if it comboed from blind, it would have done so many attacks. Oh well, just gotta break through his hit points. The guy's a bit of a tank. Did it! Alright, that's the fourth son taken care of. No. We gotta keep a lookout for another nightmare, don't we? No. Berries! I love free healing items. Ah, there you are. So, you've come to help the fairies get back their homes, you say? I'm terribly sorry. What's ours is ours. What's theirs is ours too. Say hello to Bacta, Phantom's oldest son. Usually quiet, he has vicious attack. Alright, let's get the physical attackers up front. Well, physical attacks work. And I even got a counterattack out of it. Let's see if the blind combo can work on you. Nope. But it blinded him. No damage. Ugh. I'm really hoping for that double attack to actually, you know, deal damage at one point. I know you can do something to make it deal a lot of damage, but maybe I don't have the means just yet. Good crit. Finish him off anyway. If that's not what you imagined the father of all those little ghost thingies to look like, well, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. That's exactly what I thought it would look like. Anyway, let's use some healing herbs. No, that's 50 HP, and Wisdom Seeds are way too valuable to spend here. So we're probably just gonna have to put Nina in the back row for a little bit. I see you have gone to all the trouble to defeat all my little helpers. I would like to show you my appreciation by defeating you. It's so adorable, can we keep it? Never. Say hello to Phantom. Its attacks and attributes change with its size. Well, go big or go home. You might notice there's something odd on its nose. You could barely see it for only just a second. But its nose has a mouth on it. Notice how it's getting bigger with all of our physical attacks? Interesting thought there. Let's see. Shit. Reuse the one with burn. There's a way to use dragon elemental attacks to combo into level 3 attacks, but I don't have the means to do it right now. Not as is. That's fine, we'll use a Cyclone. Flame Strike should do good there. And then I think I'll just have Airship attack. Uh-oh, it's resistant to the wind element. And probably is resistant to fire if that's how much damage my attack did. Oh god, its spell animation is so weird. Alright, well, if your wind isn't going to help, then we'll go ahead and physical attack it to death. Basically, it becomes weaker at whatever you're hitting it with, over and over again, while being resistant to whatever you're not hitting it with, I think is the mechanic. Hey, Game Master! That's Phantom, the thing just trying to kill the fairies. Oh, it's gotten even bigger! Hi! I think there's something bad that happens if it reaches critical mass. Adorableness incarnate. It is really frickin' cute. Yep, now it has more physical defense. Weird. Huh. I don't remember the logic to what it is strong and weak against, now that I think about it. Jolt! We shrunk it. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I was right. The more magic you hit it with, the smaller it gets. So you want to hit it with a bunch of magic to try and get it smaller so you can hit it with other stuff. Magic makes it more resistant to magic. Yeah, so I was right. Whatever you hit, no, I was wrong, actually. I reversed it. My mistake. Shrink some more.
There you go.
Yep, it is getting more resistant to magic. It just resists elements naturally. But now that it's nice and tiny, ow, it deals a lot of physical damage for one. Oh, come on, Airshinn! You can do better than that. We'll just move you to the back row and let the physical attackers deal with it now. Yep, see? Lots of damage. Yep, the only thing left is its nose! Its horrible, awful nose with a mouth in it. Yay! That's not disturbing or anything. Okay, Eternal Sword, you probably want to pay attention to this scene. You did it! You really did it! Thank you so much! Now we can live here again in peace! Whoops! I almost forgot! I promised you I'd give you something, didn't I? Wait just a second. Phew! That was a big one! Here you go! Oh yeah, it does reflect the McNeil Mansion from Breath of Fire 3. I was gonna mention that earlier. You got the fairy drop. A fairy drop? Look at all the colors! It's so beautiful! Hey, don't stare at it like that, it's embarrassing! Thanks, Dragon Boy! Come back and play with us again sometime! Bye! Now we can have another King Sword made. Let's go! I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna directly say what just happened. I hope you guys can figure it out on your own. 'Cause yeah. A little bit, Turtle Sword. A little bit. Alright, well, we're gonna make sure to hit up a camp before we head in to get our sword made, of course. So, camp time. I was gonna talk to Nina at camp because I was like, oh, we're in the plains. I need to talk to Nina to rest. No, that's not how it works, Haven. Alright, save time. Save the game. Voila. C'est magnifique. Thank you for directly stating it, Rashma. I was trying to avoid directly saying that. And Eternal Sword already figured that part out. Oh, what's this? Damn, that thing's huge! Just look at the color. That shine. This is one of the most beautiful fairy drops I've ever seen. Now that I've got this, I can make another King Sword for you. You wait right here. I'll have this done in a jiffy. Apparently he can smash out that entire sword out of just the gem. Well, what do you think? I told you you'd be ready in a jiffy. Not a bad job if I say so myself. Here you go. We got King Sword. Thank you very much, sir. With this we might be able to help Cray. Let's get back to the castle. Alternatively, I could equip it again. King's Sword is actually worse than the Kotzbogger, but it is a holy attack and has the same effect as Protect, just like the original. Alright, that takes us out of there. So now we just need to go all the way back to the castle. Onward! To Ludia. It was an amazing nugget, that's for damn sure. I'm sorry, but this area is being used for the inquiry of Chief Cray. No one is allowed entry. I have vital information regarding Cray. It's about the King's Sword. The King's Sword? Why, it's right here. That's... what? It was just returned to us by the Empire. In exchange for its return, they have made several difficult demands to us. Among them, changes to our treaty. Changes that we have little choice but to accept. But, my sister, we were going to... Silence! This is no longer a matter you need to concern yourself with. Know this, Cray's punishment will not be light. Oh, Cray. I sense something sneaky. Scarce, can't you keep your eye on them? You let them go off and make a fake sword like that. What were you thinking? You said to watch them. You didn't say anything about stopping them. Gah. The next time they try to do something, let me know immediately. Understand? Skias takes his job very seriously, but to the letter of the law, not to the spirit of it, I suppose. I guess our only hope now is to get Cray out of there ourselves. You'll help me, won't you, Ryu? Thank you. Alright, let's wait until dark in our room. Oh, don't worry, Skias, everything's fine. Let's go. Oh, great. Now we're gonna break him out of prison. Oh well. I suppose we couldn't get them any worse on, we couldn't make things any worse. Actually, we totally can. Oh well. It'll be fun to try. Hey, it's Faolu. I wouldn't be moving much if I was you. I don't think I've ever seen a person bad off as you. And once again, he's somewhere terribly injured. And laughing? Crying? Something? When last we left Faolu, he just got shot out of the sky by a horrible giant owl monster. Apparently he survived. Alright then, let's go. Skias is just like, what are we doing? Nobody told me anything. Guess I can't report something I don't know about. Alright, sneaky sneaky time. He certainly is keeping an eye on us, isn't he? I suppose it wouldn't do much good talking to him, would it? Aren't you going to try and stop us, Skias? I was told to tell them if you did anything. They did tell me to stop you. He ain't nothing but a hound dog. Thank you, Skias. I guess you're one of the good guys. I don't know if Skias agrees with that. Oh, he's just asleep. That was odd. Defeat the guards! You have only one turn before the guards call for help. Use combo attacks to defeat them quickly. That's right. We have to defeat the guards. Soldier, you have to knock the guard out in one turn before he calls for help. This is actually going to be more difficult than it sounds. But if we're tricky enough... and lucky enough, we might be able to pull it off. I don't remember how much health they have, though. Oh, that much. Alright, well that took care of him, at least. Try and avoid areas with guards whenever you can. The fights with the guards can be pretty tricky sometimes. Oh! Gigantic roaches! We've seen them before. So, just make with the murder. I love how they just throw giant roach enemies into areas that they're not sure what type of random encounters you would face. They're like, roaches are everywhere! So we'll just throw those in. Alright, same thing as before. Frost. And attack. Metal Gear Solid. Oh, never mind. Yeah, we ain't sneaking. We're just knocking them the hell out. Using powerful gusts of wind and lightning. Hey, it's Gray! Elena. How could I let this happen? Gray! Nina? What are you doing here? We came to help you get out of here, to help you escape. Huh? What good would that do? I mean, in the first place, where would we go anyway? It's just that if you are executed, the Warrens will try and take revenge and break the Alliance. Besides, as long as it's with you, Cray, I'd go anywhere. Maybe you're right, Nina. No, you are right. And if we're stuck here, who's gonna look for Elena? Nobody else cares. I mean, even if everyone else gives up hope, we can't, right? Right! We've got to get to Warrant. I have to make sure they don't do anything stupid. Then let's do it! Alright, let's go deal with the other guard. He's already been dealt with. That's a bit odd, isn't it? Oh, a sleeping guard. Although he sleeps in a job, he's never late for meals. Alright. Attack. Attack, and... no. Skias. Attack. Huh? I'll return to my post. You won't have a chance to. Yeah, Cray's a little behind on levels. He didn't gain any while he was, you know, in prison. You found Artemis Cap. I believe that increases your accuracy. And if it does, I'm definitely giving it to Aershin. Yep, 25% to Ware's hit. Definitely giving that to Aershin. Speaking of stuff, resistance to mind attacks. That works for me. Kyros, Steel Bat. I didn't get him the nail bat, the one with the nail in it, but I think the Steel Bat might be better. It's toxic flies! We missed every attack. Well then. Cyclone, Frost, and Burn, I guess. Oh, well, Cyclone took care of them all. Dang, do they keep that castle clean. Roaches and toxic flies everywhere. Yep, it is a spick and span castle. Hi, everybody! Dangerous to be walking around night like this, no? You are looking for something? We are open 24 hours a day, eh? If we want to get it, we can get stuff. The cuirasses we've already got. So, nothing terribly useful. Alright, we've escaped Ludia. It's time to move on to Warrant to make sure they don't do anything stupid, as Craig said. Doesn't have a lot of confidence in his people as the chief, does he? But we'll take care of that in just a bit. So get up, stretch, whatever you need to do, be able to keep watching comfortably. And I will be right back.